Welcome to this lesson on Update-Module, a PowerShell cmdlet that helps you keep your modules current. In PowerShell, modules are like software packages that add new commands and functionality to your environment. Over time, these modules receive updates with bug fixes, new features, and security improvements. The Update-Module cmdlet makes it easy to download and install these updates, ensuring you always have the latest versions available. Update-Module is a PowerShell cmdlet that downloads and installs the latest version of a module from the PowerShell gallery. What makes it particularly useful is that it preserves previous versions of the module on your system. This means you can have multiple versions installed simultaneously, which is helpful if you need to fall back to an older version for compatibility reasons. The cmdlet handles the entire update process automatically, connecting to the PowerShell gallery, checking for newer versions, and installing them for you. The syntax for Update-Module is straightforward. To update a specific module, you use Update-Module with the -name parameter followed by the module name in quotes. For example, Update-Module -name module name . If you want to update all installed modules at once, you can simply run Update-Module without any parameters. This will check all your installed modules and update any that have newer versions available in the PowerShell gallery. Update-Module supports several important parameters. The -name parameter lets you specify which module to update. The -RequiredVersion parameter allows you to update to a specific version rather than the latest one, which is useful when you need a particular release. The -force parameter bypasses confirmation prompts, making the update process fully automated. Finally, the -WhatIf parameter is a safety feature that shows you what changes would be made without actually performing the update, allowing you to preview the operation before committing to it. Let's look at some practical examples. To update the pester module, you would run Update-Module -name pester . If you need to update PS readline to version 2.3.0 specifically, you would use Update-Module -name PS readline RequiredVersion 2.3.0 . To update the as module without any confirmation prompts, you would add the -force parameter. Update-Module -name as -force. These examples show how flexible the cmdlet is for different update scenarios. There are 3 important requirements to use Update-Module successfully. First, the module you want to update must have been installed using Install-Module. If you installed a module manually or through other means, Update-Module won't be able to update it. Second, you need administrator privileges if the module was installed in the all-users scope, which is the default location for system-wide modules. Third, you need an active internet connection to the PowerShell gallery, since that's where Update-Module retrieves the new versions from. An important aspect of Update-Module is how it handles version management. When you update a module, the previous versions are kept installed on your system. This is a safety feature that allows you to continue using older versions if needed. However, these old versions do take up disk space. If you want to remove them, you need to use the Uninstall-Module cmdlet. You can specify which version to uninstall or remove all versions except the latest one. This gives you complete control over which module versions remain on your system. Here are 3 best practices for using Update-Module effectively. First, always test updates with the -WhatIf parameter before applying them. This lets you see what will change without risking your current setup. Second, review the release notes for any module before updating. Release notes tell you about new features, but also warn you about breaking changes that might affect your existing scripts. Third, remove old versions periodically to save disk space. Unless you have a specific reason to keep multiple versions, cleaning up old installations keeps your PowerShell environment lean and easier to manage.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.